We got a pretty cool story for you tonight. Bob Falkenberg is a 12-year leukemia survivor and bone marrow transplant recipient. He's also an avid biker, and at the age of 64, he's hitting the road, biking 3,500 miles across the country to raise funds and awareness for people in life-saving need of a bone marrow transplant. He started his journey right here in Minneapolis. I talked with him tonight about his ride so far. Bob, thank you so much for joining us in the middle of your cross-country mission. Tell us all about this ride and what you're trying to do.
What I'm trying to do, I had leukemia and a bone marrow transplant to cure it 12 years ago. And I've been riding and raising awareness about Be the Match and fundraising for Be the Match for a long time. This one is a little bit more special. I laid out all the transplant centers on a map, and I'm trying to visit as many of them as possible in this on this 2-month trip from Minneapolis to Jacksonville by way of Boston. It's a 3,500-mile trip. The idea is to spread hope to patients that are going through the same thing that I did. And to raise awareness about the need that we have still for more donors on the registry and some of the critical funding needs, things like the patient and family support program. They grant, Be the Match grants money to people to cover expenses not covered by their insurance, and there was huge demand for that last year with COVID, a lot of special circumstances. So,
well, you could just visit these locations, you could just get the word out, but you choose to ride across the country in the middle of the summer. What motivates you to get on your bike and do this?
It's really, I think, important for patients to see that you can get through this and you can get out the other side in good shape. I had an experience where I saw somebody just as I was getting prepped for my transplant, after having been through months of chemo, and this guy looked to be in great shape, and it turned out he was 100 days out from his transplant, after his transplant. He was talking about playing tennis with friends and things like that, and that was a really huge boost for me at that point. I said, I could do this, So I'm trying to give that sort of hope to patients, and it's also good for the doctors to see somebody out there that's in good shape. They have to deal with a lot of loss in what they do.
And let's just make sure our viewers know this isn't the first time you've embarked on a journey like this. How many different types of trips have you done before?
I started in 2011. So I had the transplant in 2009. 2011, 19 months after the transplant, a friend of mine, Carl, and my daughter Katie and I rode from Boston to Key West, and that got a lot of attention because that's pretty short after that transplant, and I didn't have a whole lot of time to train either in there. So and then ever since then we've been doing something pretty much every year. Not always something this epic, but we've ridden the West Coast. We did that in 2017. I rode in 2019 cross country with another transplant survivor, Annie Lipsitz. She actually had 2 transplants. That one we rode 4,000 miles from Vancouver, British Columbia to Jacksonville Beach, Florida. And last year I just did some riding in the mountains in Colorado, riding mountain passes. And I actually wrote a children's book about that adventure last summer. And then decided this year that we need to get back out. We need to reconnect with all these transplant centers.
What is so important about Be the Match in how it helped you and how it helps families?
Be the Match manages the National Marrow Donor Registry. So anybody that needs a bone marrow transplant, that path goes through Be the Match. They recruit the donors. They do the typing to do the matching. They take care of all the logistics of actually arranging for the collection by the donor, transportation by courier to the transplant center where the transplant is taking place.
I think people might not realize too how tough it might be to find a match on their own, especially if maybe they're a person of color, and you're able to explain that that's part of also your mission, is getting the word out there.
One of the critical needs we have, there's 23 million donors on the registry right now, and if you're me and you're white and you're out searching for a donor, I actually had 13 perfect matches on the registry, and the doctors got to choose which one was the best fit. I'm not sure exactly how they did that, but for a lot of Black patients, they have a probability right now of 29% chance of finding a donor on the registry, and the need is pretty great, because not only is it the blood cancers that are the #1 childhood cancer, but transplants can also be a cure for the more severe cases of sickle cell anemia. So there's a very big need. The only way that's going to get solved is by having more Black and African American donors on the registry, because it's an HLA typing, which is similar to DNA. Your donor is going to be somebody with the same ethnic background that you have.
So if people want to join the registry, or if they want to follow along with your journey, how can they do that?
They can go to www.bethemатch.org/Tour de TC. This is all one word, TOURDETC. And there's several links on there. There's a link to actually start the process of joining the registry. You go through a medical questionnaire, you get sent a cheek swab kit, you send that back, and there's some paperwork associated with it. There's a link there also to follow along on the ride, if you're interested, on my Facebook page. And there's also an opportunity to donate there if you're interested in doing that.
We have a link to more information on becoming a donor and to follow Bob's journey on WCCO.com.